Hi guys, and today it's time to talk about our championship fixture list for the 2022-23 season, and I'll also talk about Lynden Gooch signing a new contract. But first I'll start with the fixture list. So first of all, Sunderland will host Coventry City on the first day of the championship season at home, live on Sky Sports on 31st on Sunday the 31st of July. July what? I couldn't ask for anything more. A home game on the first game of the season. Again, I know Coventry's done well the last few years, but I would say it's a winnable game if we can get 40,000 packed in there, make it scary for them. We might just get off to a good start. So yeah, so obviously then it goes to August. Our first away game is at Bristol City before a home game against Queen's Park Rangers before back-to-back away games against Sheffield United and Stoke City. Then ending August with two home games with Norwich and Rotherham. I don't think that's actually necessarily a bad month. Yeah, you've got clubs like QPR, Sheffield United, and Norwich, especially, who will want bounds to will want to go up to the Premier League. But I think Bristol City isn't a bad like away day, isn't a bad first away game. I'm not scared of them. I think we can get something. Stoic, I think we can get something away. And then you've got home games against Rotherham, who just came up, and QPR, who I think third, fourth game of the season just got a new manager, will be like trying to like sort his ideas out, and that could be a win. So yeah. So in September, the derby, if you like, I don't class derby, but if you class it, the derby against Middlesbrough will be on the 3rd of September away from home before a home game against Millwall, Reading away, and Watford away. What's my thought? I mean, I think it'll be a tough month in truth. Reading, I would like to think we can get something from, as I expect them to be in and around us in the table at the bottom. Um, Middlesbrough, they signed some good players in truth. I expect them to be like in the running to get promoted to the Premier League. Watford just came out of the Premier League as well. Millwall, we know what Millwall's like. It'll be a tough game, so yeah. So in October, we start with two home games against Preston North End and Blackpool before an away game against Swansea, a home game against Wigan, an away game against Blackburn, a home game against Burnley, and Luton away on the 29th of October. To be fair, I think that's good. That's a good month, and I think we could do well in it. Preston and Blackpool at home, a perfect opportunity after where we might get beat off Watford, a perfect opportunity to bounce back with 6 points. Then Swansea away, I think it's a good away day, a chance to get like 3 points. Wigan at home just came up with us. Blackburn with their new manager, you don't know how them going to do. Burnley will be a tough game, but there again with all that going on at Burnley, you never know. And Luton, we are seeing as much as they went in the top six last season, I think we can go to Luton and get something. So yeah. Then in November we only got 3 games because of the World Cup. We play Huddersfield Town away, Cardiff at home, and Birmingham away. To be fair, I would target 9 points from that month. Huddersfield obviously were 1 game away from the Premier League last year, but how how close will they come again? Can they repeat the fate? So yeah. Cardiff struggled last season. I know they've made 9 signings. There's a few that's alright, but I'm not really impressed. And Birmingham City, if I'm honest, I expect to be near the bottom of the division in truth, and I think could go down this year. So I say no reason why we can't pick up points there. So yeah. So in December, when we come back on the 10th of December, we'll play West Brom and Albion at home before Hull City away, Blackburn at home on Boxing Day, and Wigan Athletic away. Fine, I think West Brom will be a tough game. Like they've signed some players, they've signed Swift from Reading and Wallace from Millwall, two of the best players in the league, but they didn't have a bad season. We'll just see when it comes around, but I'm sure I won't be surprised they're up there. Hull, I think we can go there and beat them. Blackburn at home on Boxing Day, I think it is a winnable game in truth, and Wigan came up with us. We beat them 3 times in League One last year, so I say no reason why we can't do it again. So yeah. On New Year's Day, we head to Blackpool before Swansea and Bury at home and Rotherham away. I think that's it. I think that's fine. I think Blackpool at home, away on on New Year's Day is obviously the standout fixture. It'll be a good day and hope the team turns up. Swansea and Borough at home, I think. To be fair, I won't be honest with you, at home I think we can beat anyone in true. Yeah, and Rotherham away came up with us. We didn't beat them last season, but yeah. In February, Millwall away, Reading at home, Queen's Park Rangers away, Bristol City at home, and Coventry away. To be fair, looking at that, I actually think it's a pretty favourable month for us. Of course, there'll be some tests in there like Millwall away, QPR away, and Coventry away. But and then team two were pretty much at the bottom last season, Reading and Bristol City. But I think that could be a month where we can pick up points to like hopefully do what we want to do. So yeah. In March, Stoke at home, Norwich away, Sheffield United at home, and Luton away. Oh, that's a tough month in truth, having to go to Norwich, play Sheffield United and 2 home against Stoke and Luton who were in the playoff last year. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Then, as we get near the end of the season, on Saturday the 1st of April, we'll go to Burnley before a home game against Hull City. Then away to Cardiff. Hull's on Good Friday and Cardiff on Easter Monday before Birmingham at home, Huddersfield at home, West Brom and Albion away, and our final home game of the season is Watford. I'll be honest, I don't like look at the last 3 games. I'll get on to the last game in a minute. I don't have a look at West Brom and Watford could be like in the promotion picture, and Huddersfield, you never know. Birmingham and Cardiff and Hull, I think are winnable games but hopefully it doesn't really matter if you get what I mean. And then Burnley will be a tough game. They'll hope to be in the round of that. And then our final game of the season is away to Preston North End on Saturday the 6th of May. Hopefully that game has got nothing on it, or hopefully that whether we're in the relegation battle, hopefully we're safe. Hopefully if we have a chance of promoting, what I don't think we will, we're in the playoffs already done. So yeah, although I do think it's a winnable game, and I think we can go there and get something if we need something. But yeah, just like stress-free final day for one. So yeah, so overall, in truth, I don't really mind if you get with me. I've won the mentality you got to play everybody twice, so it doesn't really matter. But I'm happy that we start home, and I'm happy we're home and back. I would have liked a home game on the final day, but you don't get what you want. So before I end, I'll talk about Lynden Gooch, who obviously signed a new contract yesterday. So I'll run through the statement now. Sunderland EFC delighted to announce that Lynden Gooch has signed a new contract. After playing his part in the club's return to the Sky Bet Championship last season, the 26-year-old has put pen to paper on a new 2-year deal at the Steamer. Gooch, who is currently the lad's longest-serving player, extended his association to 18 years. The USA international has made 213 appearances to date, with 45 of them coming in last season's promotion campaign. During that time, Gooch contributed 23 goals, including the winning strike at Wembley Stadium in the club's AFL trophy victory. The American returned to pre-season training on Monday, although it was Wednesday, along with his teammates at the academy, allowing them to continue their preparations for the 2022-23 campaign. Gooch said, "This is important for my family and I, because this is our home. I've been here for 10 years as a professional, and I'm really pleased that we're going to stay for another 2. I stayed and signed the contract because I wanted to help the club return and deliver that success. Now that I've achieved that, I'm looking forward to proving myself in the second tier once again." Then Alex Neil said, "Lynden is a fundamental part in our success last season at the back end of the season, so we're delighted he has agreed a new contract. He has huge amounts to offer on and off the pitch, and he loves the love for the club and what it means to play here really shine through. He's going to be valuable, important next season, especially with versatility, and this is a great sign for us because we want to keep the core together." What is my fault? I know you have had opinion, but I'm absolutely buzzing staying. I think at times he does get harsh criticism, although at times that, of course, it is due, but at times the criticism, get to the top. That's how I know to wear his view. He obviously loves the club, got a lot to offer and stuff like that. For me personally, I'm going to be honest, I hope he gets a chance in his preferred position in right wing. And to be honest, I think I'm going to get battered as Sunderland rate him as a right winger. I think if you can get good playing in preferred position consistently, you'll see the best out of him. But as well, he's versatile where we need him to. We can fill in right back, left back, right wing back, left wing back. He could probably do a job in centre midfield, number 10. If you really had to, he could probably do a job up front. So yeah, and he loves the club and everything like that. And I think he'll have a part to play it next season. So yeah, I hope that was the start of our first day transfer window yesterday. We go sign a 2-year contract. Hopefully in the next few days last week, Roberts and Bill Wright will also agree a new contract as well. Right, I kind of understand because of being weird with Australia. Congratulations to him, by the way, going for the World Cup and Pat Roberts. There was rumours yesterday where some movement was going to happen. At first I thought it was him, but yeah, hopefully then Emma can start making signings. As I think we need a good 6 or 7 players to help us go into next season. But yeah, so the fixtures I'm not bothered in truth. I think we can do well, and with Gooch I'm really happy. Of course the Carabao Cup draw comes later. I think we balled 33 in the northern section in truth. I don't really care who we. I don't care who we get in truth, but I would like to maybe get a League 1, League 2 side and get through to the next round and have a chance to play in a Premier League team maybe. So yeah, that's the end of the video. Leave your thoughts on the news. What's your thoughts? Are you happy with Coventry home first game? Are you happy that Gooch signed a new contract? So yeah, that's the end of the video. Hope you've enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, view, comment, and see ya.